Hi everyone, this is Toys Are Evil. This is Andy from Toys Are Evil. I'm just ramping up, preparing for my 12 noon live Toy Talk. So I'm warming myself up and also waiting for the vehicle outside my window to finish up the gig because it's damn loud. I can't necessarily hear that clearly from where I am at because I'm recording off my iPhone. I wanted to first post an image I took of the Scout Toys Collective. Thanks for the support, Richard. As you can see from the background. But then I realized I'm posting off my iPhone and I can't really get out of I can't really get out of this particular page. I'm still trying to sort everything out. So let me ramble through. I've still got 5 minutes, so I'll ramble through what I plan to do for the folks who are joining me for the first time. This essentially is me talking about toys. It essentially is talking about toys that I own that has a certain age. Nicer way to say older toys but of a certain age that people might or might not know of, or would be great to have a look at again Okay, today I'm going to talk about this figure, which I'll introduce later. What I'm going to do is, from the screen and the back, I'm going to darken down a little bit. So you can see the figure itself will be brighter. So probably that's the only other, at this context, is everybody will suggest I have a lamp or whatnot. And I don't really have a tangible table lamp that I use. And too much of it would be glare. Let me put this. It's like, okay nicer but probably, hi Richard, hi Alan. So probably, as you can see from the glare at the back, I don't really want this unless it's something really, above like this. But I don't want to see the shadows below the figure. So something like this would be nice, but then it's ghostly. Then, yeah, leave it like that What might I try to do? Let me try something out first. Can or not? Okay set Can do this later. Later during the whole thing proper. Let me. Okay, sound is going off, so that's cool. Let me try. Thanks for support, Alan. Let me try something. Yes, that's how we do it, right? Okay, later we'll see how this works out. This is fun. Okay, it's fun because it's not just me playing with toys, it's me playing with toys with people watching. Does it make sense? That's the plan anyway. Gonna start soon. So have you guys joined the Scout Toys Collective? I'll put a link. You all go and search for it But yeah. Okay, 5 minutes more. Not that I'm a stickler for time or exact time, but at least there's a certain gauge that I can work with, you see. If not, I used to be quite a stickler with time. Yeah, fall. Everything fall. Quite scary. Luckily, my setup here is not that tall. And as I ramble on now, not about the figures himself yet, but to me, a mark of a minimum requirement of a toy or figure or action figure is that they can stand. Yes, I totally agree, Richard. One of the reasons why I chose Plague Oracle was the timeliness of the figure, the character, and I think not too long ago, a week ago, I did. Ooh, everybody's falling apart. Rebecca Mortis. Our Mortis. Yes, her name is Rebecca. I'm assuming it's a her. I've never asked directly. Maybe I did. I forgot. I never asked Daniel if it's a her. But I did Rebecca last week for Show You My Toys. It's a feature that essentially is showing all the toys that I own. I never used to show toys that I purchased myself, not actively, because the logic is I paid for it myself versus people who send me stuff for free. Then it serves a purpose that I will talk about their toys more. Does it make sense? But now I'm trying to find a balance between the two. And yeah. How's it working out for you? It's okay. Sorry, man. Maybe their voices are not like that. But can play toys. As I said before in the previous video, that's my excuse to play toys. As a grown-ass man, I can, yeah, yeah, then that's the only way to play with toys. Legit, right? Legit to play with toys, right? Yeah. Okay, I mean, a lot of the reasons why I am preparing, I wanted to prepare is not just for research purposes, so I can sound intelligent talking about the toys, but also to find other toys of a similar designer or genre to place in the background. And it's not just one singular toy, which eventually would be, but yeah, I just like to play with toys. And probably, if given a chance, I'd like to see more people play with their toys. Hey, thanks, Alan. Okay, 1 minute more, and I'll just start now. I'm also getting a bit antsy, and the music has, not music, the sound of the truck below has gone, and I need to be thankful because it's the disposal truck, and at this age of the coronavirus, and they're still operating for us. So kudos to them. Kudos to frontliners. People say the keyword is frontliners, but we all know they are the last line. I mean, I read about this on online, and the doctor mentioned that they are the last line, not the front line. So I'm not going to dispute that, and neither is this Toy Talk too much about current affairs. So I'm not going to talk about current affairs. I have to remind myself. Hey, thanks, Dale. I have to remind myself not to go on too much about current affairs. That's the rationale for all these videos, you see, because I don't want to flood any more info that freaks me out personally than I already read about. So we talk about toys lah. Yeah? And with that, let me officially welcome everybody to the third episode. Now can still count because it's still in the single digits. The third episode of TOYSREVIL's Toy Talk. And the feature figure for today is Plague Oracle. Plague Oracle, designed, created, sculpted by Daniel Yu. Daniel Yu, I used to constantly label him as the Raisin Slinger in Singapore, based in Singapore, but Brother Man has since gone into Raisin as well, production with Unbox Industries, and this particular figure here, Mei Mei from his Fortune Twins, is his own self-produced Japanese vinyl. Yeah, we'll see Mei Mei in a later episode lah, All the figures here, from Daniel Yu. So I wanted to track them all out. I don't have a lot of Daniel stuff. I wish I did, but all these are his. I've featured this dude earlier on. I'm still stuck with the name. Daniel, you need to tell me his exact name. This dude, Armotis, I haven't featured her yet. Probably I will later. I need to put them aside because they keep on falling, so it's not very good. Our feature here today is Plague Oracle. Yeah? Plague Oracle. Let me do a little background. Sorry for the darkened back screen. I'm placing all these in front of a screen. But I need to darken the screen because the figure will stand out. But now that I brighten the screen, the figure goes into a silhouette lah. But thank goodness it's like color tinted, so pretty cool. Let me put it foreground. Okay, let's go in a little bit about Plague Oracle. This is Daniel Yu's website, Twist a Bit. Daniel Yu's website and all his figures. I appreciate a person, an artist who takes the time to archive his work. To me, at the end of the day, maybe because I've been blogging for these years, archival has become a very stronger aspect of being able to showcase what you have done, especially in this age where there are tons of, sorry, I blocked my hand, sorry, where there are tons of artists out there. So archival of your own work is also a great aspect to show what you have. According to his archive here, Daniel Yu's Plague Oracle was created in 2015. He sculpted it himself, designed it, sculpted it himself, and these are the multiple colorways. I'll take a closer look at them later. I'll click on later. I first blogged about, in 2015 February when he posted on his Insta. A lot of times these days, we at least in terms of me, in terms of the blog, would get news from social media. And it is important, it has become important in social media because it's the first step to be able to see your product. And being able to provide information in your image captions, in whatever your product is very, very important. Okay, let me do a read up of what Daniel mentioned about his creation of Plague Oracle. Okay, I've always been fascinated with plague doctors. I think the fact that they used to actually exist is part of what makes them interesting. Had a ton of fun sculpting this. I'll be casting a small run to be released this weekend. And it was released on February 13th on his store. In his store. As you can see here, clickable images. Yeah, let me see if I can tilt. Space Deity. Thanks, Richard. Yeah, sorry, as I'm showing all this, I'm also reacting. I'm trying my best to read people's folks' what's the word for it? Response in the group. See if I can turn this. Yeah, okay. See pictures. Plague Oracle, so I can see pictures here. So different colorways of Plague Oracle in the past. Yeah, it's not helping my clicking. It's not as quick. Let me see Plague Oracle. Click. Yeah, the homestay thing, it just means a slower internet. Yeah, not gonna lie. It just means a slower internet. Then of course then I try live Facebook Live and quite drama. Anyway, Plague Oracles in the past. And this particular Plague Oracle was from his release in STGCC 2015, Singapore Toy Games and Comic Con. And this is the clear icy blue tinted figure. How not to get lah. And also during that time he released the mixed parts red and white versions with Ozo, exclusive to Ozo collections. So you need to find out from Ozo if he still has this. The Ozo collections are priced at 25 Sing per. Okay, which is very agreeable considering this is originally designed and casted. Made in Singapore product. Can't deny lah. Okay, let me leave this as the background page and I proceed to darken the background. So, if we can stand up. Okay. Yeah, try to position. So now we take a look at the figure proper. This is the Plague Oracle. Because it's clear tinted blue, maybe the details are not as clear. Later I'll show you lighting setup so you can see the figure clearer. As you can see here, the sculpt and the details are immaculate. Imagine this is a 3-inch, 3.5-inch figure, and the details it contains. Resin. The power of resin compared to, let's say, vinyl is the amount of details you can achieve. Don't know if you can see here. The amount of details that is not printed on, that is literally carved in, sculpted in. Look at the fingers. I don't know if we can. Let me see if I can sharpen. Yeah, I can't sharpen. The don't have function. But look at the fingers. How clear is this? Yeah? The fist and the figure. Non-articulated. There's no articulation. But in particular, this open palm. This open palm is a fun aspect of the figure because this particular release came with a sort of a blind bag. I have not actually opened up a blind bag of this figure until now. Sad to say. I don't have a display. I wish I had a more display that I would do purely just Daniel stuff. But let's take a look at this side. I'll answer your question later, Richard. I saw this. Let me see what's inside here first. Oh wow. Okay lah. Can you all see this? I'm very scared because I was scared they'll just lose. They'll just get lost lah. Okay, let me stress out. You all don't see it. Let me take and show y'all. I'm looking through my glasses because of my stroke. My eyesight is, I have double vision, so I wear at home, one side where it's covered, so I can see things clearer in a single image. But with that, I tend to be a bit more clumsy lah. So anyway, give me a moment. Let me see what the little objects here. There are 3 objects. Ayo, so exciting. There are 3 objects here. One, this is a turd. I don't know if you all can see this. It's a turd swirl. I don't know if Daniel has another name for it, but I call it turd swirl. The next one is a heart. Can you all see this? It is a sculpt of a literal heart. Human heart. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that clearly. Human heart. And the third piece, I forgot what this is called. Oh my gosh, don't hate me, Daniel. It's a rose. It's a bloom. Ah, now I get it. I suspect it's a bloom from the shit. Does it make sense? I got all 3, man. So the hands, okay? What the hands is meant to do is to hold the figures. Get it? Click Doctor holds the heart. Holds the crap. That is what's happening in the world right now. Yeah. And this is the piece de resistance. Well, me trying to slang here. Can you see? Epic lah. Damn it, it's epic lah. Wait, now that I've lost your... let me try to read your question. Do they always come with a heart and skull to place in a hand, or is that only for later releases? Dude, I have no clue, man. I think they hum together. Unless Daniel did me a solid and gave me all 3. Yeah, I'm gloating lah. But I have a feeling they come with all 3, but I cannot confirm this. You guys go and bug Daniel on his Instagram and on his Facebook. I'll put the links in the video afterwards. Yeah, go and bug him, man. But yes, the level of detail is insane. I agree with you, Adam. The level of detail is insane lah. Insane. I'll put this here and hope... No, I will not put this here. Knowing myself, I'll sure lose them. Okay, I'm sorry. You say bye-bye to these. I will take still pictures and put on my social media. More likely Instagram after this. Okay, I'll store them away. Sorry, dudes. I am that clumsy lah. So what I'm going to do now, and I'm going beyond the 10 minutes which I set myself up for, but the excitement of doing all this, and quite frankly, one of the reasons why I wanted to do live is to see folks looking at these. If there's a response, then there's something worth talking about. If not, I'm just talking to myself, and that's not very cool. Not cool at all. Anyway, let me see if I can bear with me as I adjust a little bit, because I want to see the drama created with what I plan to do next. Okay, this is the blue tinted figure. Bear with me if the screen flares out. Okay, with a light underneath. Yeah, let the screen get adjusted to the lighting preference. So this is the figure with a light underneath, the clear blue. Might be a bit washed out, I can understand, but that's how it looks with the light underneath lah. Clear tinted blue for the win lah, bros. I call bros because all I can see are guys watching. So if there's a lady or ladies out there, do pardon my ignorance. Give a shout out if you can, if you want, because I don't think it's all just guys collecting toys, right? I'm sure there are ladies out there who appreciate Daniel's work, And let me say again, do a reintroduction for folks who have just come on. This is the Plague Oracle, designed by Daniel Yu, a Singapore-based designer who created and sculpted and casted these figures by himself. Yeah, so this is Plague Oracle, and this is the light underneath that I placed underneath to see the figure, how it works. Let me try another light, another stronger light. I like to play with this lah. Okay, this is super strong light lah. Can you see? Yeah, I don't have the height. Yeah, I don't have the height. Okay, let me. This is my emergency light at home. That's the irony. In case of, this is my emergency battery light. In case of blackouts. Hold on. I just went to darken the room lights, which is not very strong. But yeah, maybe that helps. I'll do another turn around so folks get an idea how this figure looks. Then I'll switch the light back on. The level of detail is amazing. So saying it is one thing, taking photos of it is another, but I would rather be able to show you on video. I mean, unfortunately with the current coronavirus situation, can't do meetups. If not, we'll meet up and just look at each other's toys lah. The aptness of this figure, no doubt, is the Plague Doctor context where he's wearing a mask, and very timely, unfortunately. When this came, I decided to do Plague Doctor. I'm not say decided, folks voted for it. In the final half an hour before this video, folks voted for Plague Oracle, so that's cool. And also large part thanks to Richard's help in promoting. Anyway, I wanted to also show Plague Oracle because I think last week I just showed R. Mortis, another Daniel Yu's character. So I think it's a very apt for this moment right now. Can you see that? Yeah, I'm having a little bit more fun than I should and extending this because you can see the toys. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I need to stop myself rambling. Hold on, let me go and switch on the light. Any difference? Slight difference. Let me switch off this. Bye-bye. Light. Let me readjust the framing. Wow. Okay. And there we have it. And there is my toy talk for Plague Oracle from Daniel Yu. I've gone 15 minutes in. The initial plan for all of my toy talks was 10 minutes. So maybe now minimum 10 minutes lah, huh? And I'm a rambler. I'm sorry, but I am a rambler. So at this point in time, maybe I'll open up for the next few minutes if anybody has any questions for this figure or any particular thing they'd like to see again that you might have missed out. But I'm going to post this as a permanent part of the permanent video archives of this page lah, and eventually into upload into YouTube as well, which I haven't figured out how to. So far I'm unable to import the entire video with audio integrity. Does it make sense? Yeah, audio cuts out halfway through, so I can't edit. So me rambling ends up me rambling for longer than I should, posting on YouTube, which is fine if I'm earning money. But yeah, my views does not allow me to have ads lah. Nobody watches my YouTube. It's sad lah. Instead of complaining, Maybe I'll look at the figures again. Not time to play. So how? Stay at home. How's it for you? It's okay. Just learn to play with toys, so it's fine. That's cool. Give me money. I've got no money. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. It's playing with toys. It's fun. It's an excuse for men to play with toys. Let's go somewhere. Yeah, okay. Kids do the yeah. Excuse for me to ramble on. So I'll leave this here. And thank you all for watching it. Hi, James. So I would, at this point in time, stop the video feed. Thank you all for watching. And stay tuned for Saturday. That's the next screening on Saturday. Also screening, the next Toy Talk is on Saturday. 2 more figures to talk about. It's not a matter of choosing who I will talk about. It's a matter of choosing who I will talk about first. Then I'll continue doing this as long as I can last, or if anybody is still interested. So what I'm going to do is end this video. Bear me when I put on a... Yeah, this. Let me put this on. Yeah, so I can quite finally put this on YouTube. Does it make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. Yeah. So people will watch my video so I can tag templates. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys again real soon. I'm ending this now. See ya.